Yeah, praise God. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to this Sunday service. And before I proceed with announcements, I would wish to acknowledge the presence of our visitors. Anyone who do not regularly worship with us or has not been with us for a long time, I would wish if they would be upstanding so that we can acknowledge their presence. Our visitors, I know we are expecting some visitors from Sigona, so our choir. So thank you very much, our visitors. We would want to send you with greetings to where you worship. And if you are staying longer here at Sukari, we welcome you to continue worshiping with us. And also, in a special way, we would want to also welcome those who are watching this service online. May God bless you so much as we continue to worship together. These are our announcements today. The church continues to remind us of our prayers that normally take place every Wednesday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. From the Health Board, they are informing us that today, as we have continued to announce, that the medical camp is on, and it will take place at SPA grounds. And so we are all welcome to this medical camp immediately after the first service. So the Health Board will be waiting for us, and the medical, they have a variety of medical services, and they are encouraging us to attend. In a special way, they are asking, they are indicating there is PSA for men over 40 to 70 years of age, and this is at a cost of 1,250, and also screening. That is a screening for prostate disease every I repeat again. They are giving us a point of notation that men in the age of 40 to 70 years need PSA for prostate every two years, and they are charging $1,250, and ordinarily in hospitals, it comes at a cost of between $2,500 and $4,000. There is a consistency Bible reading graduation, which will take place today during the second service, and there will also be a launch of a new class, and therefore those who are interested to read or who are willing to read the Bible cover to cover, they are encouraged to register. So, and they are asked to attend the second service for more details on how this class will begin, and the person to contact in this regard is Damaris Chuchu. Damaris Chuchu? Yeah, her number is 0721 970 505. There is also a message from Sukari Presbyterian Junior Secondary School, and they would want to inform parents that there will be interviews for grade 7 learners on 25th of April 2023 from 8:30 a.m. And parents are encouraged to call for more details during working hours between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And the number to call is 0758 161 641. Or you can get more details within the school. The youth of PCA Sukari are inviting us to join them in the door-to-door evangelism that will take place next Saturday, that is the 29th of April, 2023. And for more details, we can contact Brian Kamara on 0758 613175, or anyone in the Guav Church. From the Women's Guild, they are informing us that the 5th Sunday Ladies Interdenominational Fellowship will take place coming Sunday, and the parish minister, together with Women's Guild, are inviting all ladies to this 5th Sunday Ladies Interdenominational Fellowship, which will take place at 2 p.m. in the church. And we are asked to welcome our neighbors. There is an advertisement. We have an advertisement, and this is an advertisement for a post of youth and church school coordinator, and it is coming from PCA Kiamumbi Church in Kahawa Farmers Parish. And PCA Kiamobi Church is inviting for those qualified for this position. And if you have anyone who you feel qualifies for the position of a youth coordinator or church school coordinator, we will give, you can get more details from our parish secretary. But some of the requirements required for this position is that they must be a born-again Christian at the age of 28 to 40 years. They possess sound beliefs and doctrine, moral character, and godliness in conduct. And those are some of the qualifications that they are asking for. There is a notice from PCA Sukari Housing Cooperative Society, and it is a notice of annual general meeting. The notice is hereby given to the society's annual general meeting, which shall be held virtually on Sunday, 30th of April 2023 at 3 p.m. And the agenda will have inter alia receiving and approving the management report, receiving the report of the supervisory committee, receiving, considering and adopting the auditor's report and financial statements for the year that ended on 31st December 2022. There will also be an address by the County Cooperative Society officer, election of management and supervisory committee members, and any other business that may come during the meeting. And this has been signed by Veronica Kamau, the honorary secretary. We have wedding banns, and I read as it is. There is a purpose of marriage between Samuel Njoroge, son of William Waweru, a member of Sacred Hearts Church, and Joyce Wachuka Wajo, a daughter of Elder Samuel Wajo, and a member of PCA Sukari Church, Kiambu. Are we having Joyce and Samuel? Are they with us? Okay, thank you. If there is anyone present aware of any lawful impediment to this marriage, let him or her declare it by 28th of April 2028. If no valid reason is raised and substantiated, the wedding will take place on Friday, the 28th of April 2023 from 10:30 a.m. at PCA Sukari Church. May the Lord Almighty bless his servants as they prepare to take their matrimonial vows. This is the second announcement, and it has been signed by Reverend John Carvin, a parish minister. And this is the second announcement. We have a thank you card, and this thank you card is coming from the Kefiros family, and they are thanking the congregation for your love, that your love was evident and expressed. Your love was evident and expressed through brotherhood. This is a verse in Proverbs 18 and 24. And they are thanking us for supporting them during the loss of their mother when they had that difficult time. We also have another one, and this one is coming from Vincent and Penina, and they are also thanking the church for ratification, kingly mandate that encourages leadership in the society as light and salt to fight evil in the society. The guests were graced by the presence of a number of guests who appeared both virtually and physically. The appreciation, the GSC observed that the last 2 years had been very difficult due to economic hardships and general election. Despite this, the GSC was appreciative that members remained steadfast and selfless in their support to the church. We urge our members not to tire in doing good. There were achievements. GSC noted with appreciation the following achievements that had been realized despite the adverse environment affecting the church. The church institutions have continually been growing and discharging their mandates, and therefore urge all members to support our church institutions. The church has been active in her mission through media, for example, through Clerk TV. The church had several celebrations. That is 100 years since Women's Guild started, 40 years anniversary of women clergy ordination, and 100 years of mission in Eastern region, among others. The church continues to grow and reach new territory since the GSC, since last GSC. Many churches have been dedicated, outreaches upgraded, parishes and presbyteries subdivided. Within the same period, ministers have been trained and ordained. Many more members have been admitted for training as evangelists, tent makers, and as ministers. There also have been increased number of ordained elders and membership of the church in general. The church, through various bodies, has continued to be committed to reaching out to the needy and vulnerable in society. Our hospitals continue to provide world-class health care, and we urge health institutions to continue providing quality health care at affordable rates. Our stewardship of resources very loudly and clearly that we do not accept the verdict. Therefore, we urge all our members to adhere to sound teaching from our pulpit and seminars and remain alert as those teachings and groups have infiltrated our learning institutions and neighborhoods. We therefore must act appropriately against such. The church shall continue to enhance its support to the church-owned and church-sponsored educational institutions. We urge all members to support our learning institutions, both private, public, and offer chaplaincy, family values. The GAC urges members to consider their ways, therefore, before the Lord, honor the family and uphold family values. That is honesty, faithfulness, hard work, love, forgiveness, and respectful interpersonal relationships. This will help to raise the next generations and honor and fear the Lord. However, the GAC has noted with a lot of concern that families are going through a lot of challenges that have led to separation, divorce, and killings, among others. The GAC urges members to engage in intensive prayer, seek intervention through guidance and counseling services if needs be. We are thankful to God that He has held our country and much has been achieved in terms of development over the period. However, several factors have affected our people. Some of these are drought that has caused famine, and this has affected people, livestock, and generally our food security. The cost of living that is quite high as our currencies has weakened against the major currencies. This has made imports and payment of debts extremely expensive. Banditry, particularly in the North Rift, has caused death, destruction, and exodus from the area. This has also affected productivity in the area. Political demonstrations that has led to suffering of many people, loss of lives, business and property at one of our churches and school in Kibera burnt down. The GAC appeals for prayers and support and has urged our JPRC to take charge in teaching and guiding our members on political tolerance. Further to that, this GAC urges all churches to be observing the JPRC week in the 3rd week of July. In conclusion, our prayer from each one and all of us is to be found acceptable at the end of our lives, remembering that much as we are justified and sanctified in this life, we will only be glorified after our labors on earth. We must invest more on permanent than in the temporal. As a church, we must not lose our flavor as the salt of the earth, nor dim our light as the light of the world. This is Matthew 13:14, and continue to give careful thoughts to our ways. And this has been signed by Reverend Thego Mutahi, the moderator of the 23rd General Assembly, and also signed by Reverend Dr. Robert Waihenya, the Secretary General. These are our announcements today. May God bless you so much as we continue to worship.
Thank you very much, Elder. At this point, I'm going to call the brigade team for your session.